present the Saline High School Marching Band. Introducing the major, Juliana Cole. And the major, Yohei Corona. And now joining cheering the Hornets on to victory with Eat 'em Up.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, the offensive starters for the visiting Pioneers from Ann Arbor. Starting on offensive line, number 52, Michael Crossley. Number 56, Giovanni Lopez. Number 57, Derek Brewer. Number 58, Milo Simpson. And number 74, Samuel Frost. Starting at wide receiver for the Pioneers, number 4, Evan Burkhart. Number 12, Malik Farah. Number 15, Micah Powell, and number 80, Ocean Brabs. Starting at running back, number 23, Leighton Lage, and the quarterback for the Pioneers is number 7, Kalen Wong. The Pioneers are led by head coach Kelvin Briggs. And now it's time to meet your Saline Hornets. And now the defensive starters for your Hornets. Starting at linebacker, number 23, junior Coleman Ross. Number 2, senior Ryan Kavanaugh. Number 20, senior Ryan Stein. Starting at defensive back for Saline, number 4, sophomore James Rush. Number 30, senior Keegan Ewert. Number 9, senior Jarrell Marshall. And number 21, senior Peyton Wyden. Starting on defensive line for Saline, number 97, freshman Jericho Powell. Number 1, sophomore Isaiah Harris. Number 79, junior Michael Reeder. And number 50, senior Tyler Bedatotskin. And our head coach in his 12th season with the Hornets, Joe Pelka.
We now ask that you stand and join the Saline Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Ben Reed in Honoring America with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Marching Band.
Welcome everyone to another exciting night of Saline Hornet football. Tonight is the first night of the Michigan High School Athletic Association state playoffs featuring the Pioneers of Ann Arbor Pioneer High School against the Hornets of Saline High. Pioneer comes in with a record of 6-3, having lost early in the season to your Saline Hornets, but now have put it together and won of 6 out of the last 7 games and are on a roll, including winning 5 of their last 5 games. Saline comes in with a record of 8-1 after a heartbreaking loss last week to highly ranked Lake Orion. And the kickoff goes into the end zone, and Pioneer will take over on their own 20-yard line. At quarterback will be number 7, Kalen Wong, a senior, and he has helped lead the charge for Pioneer in this second half of the season. So let's see if the Saline defense is up to that challenge. Beautiful night for football. If you're thinking about coming out, there's a lot of empty seats out here. And would love to have you. It's 70 degrees and a great night for football. Wong takes the snap, hands it off.
Number 8, Tyler Craig on the carry.
Tyler Craig on the carry.
Number 20, Ryan Stein.
Pickup of 2. Ryan Stein on the tackle for Saline. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down for Pioneer.
Pioneer splits 2 to the far side. Make that 3 to the far side. Single receiver here to the near side. Wong again hands the ball off. And
number 23, Leighton Lage on the carry.
Leighton Lage on the carry. Picks up 7, brings up 3rd and 1. Fedotoskin on the tackle there. Fedotoskin was one of the seniors that went out for the toss to start the game, along with Ryan Kavanaugh. Quarterback Wong keeps it, and he is hit. And looks like they're going to give him just enough for the first down.
Number 7, Caleb Wong on the carry.
So a new set of downs for Pioneer. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Trips to the near side with Lage in the backfield with Wong. Wong's back to pass. He's under pressure. Gets the screen off. Big gainer.
Wong's pass is complete to number 80, Ocean Grabs.
Ocean Grabs on the reception. Carries it all the way down to the Saline 46-yard line. Nice play design there for Pioneer. Be 1st and 10 at the Saline 46-yard line. Hand off again to Lage, and he picks up about a yard. Tackled by a host of Saline tacklers. Bring up 2nd and 9 at the Saline 45-yard line. Ross is one of those leading the charge on the tackle. This time Pioneer splits 3 to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Wong again hands it off to Lage, and he pulls his way up the middle for another yard. Will bring up 3rd and 8 from the 44-yard line. Coleman Ross on the tackle for Saline. Bring up 3rd and 8 here. Trips again to the near side. Again, pressure. Lofts it up. Pass is caught. It was a floater, but looked like there was some blown coverage there on Saline's part.
Caleb Wong's pass is complete to number 23, Leighton Lage.
The running back Lage slipped out of the backfield. Nobody picked him up, and it takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Will be 1st and goal to go.
1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
In the first contest, Pioneer wasn't able to get it in the end zone. And then there's a flag on the play, and it looks like Saline might have encroached. And they did, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Now it'll be 1st and goal from the 5.
After the penalty, ball is spotted on the 5-yard line.
So a little rough for the defense here. They've got 2 fairly long pass plays. Hand off up the middle, and he picks up, looks like 3, and bring up 2nd and goal from the 2 for Lage. He just had that long pass reception.
Stop made by 43, Coleman Ross.
Coleman Ross on the tackle. 43. See if the defense can stiffen up here. You got a single receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. Wong keeps it, And he gets right back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and goal from the 2.
On the carry. No gain on the play.
Defense kept their assignments and didn't go for the fake, and so now it'll bring 3rd and 2. See what Huron does. Again, it's Lage and Wong in the backfield. You got trip receivers here to the near side, a single receiver to the far side. And then there's a whistle stopping play, so see what that's about. And here we go. Wong back to pass. Lofts it up over the middle, and the pass is incomplete.
Wong's pass falls incomplete. Intended for number 80, Ocean Grabs.
Ocean Grabs was the intended receiver, so now we'll bring up 4th and goal
That'll bring up 4th down and goal for Pioneer.
at the 2-yard line. So right now it looks like they're going to go for it. Time here, but play clock down to 8. And they do not, they either call it, they do. Pioneer calls the timeout. It was a very slow developing play there. Pioneer didn't seem set as to what they wanted to do, so with 6:55 remaining here in the first quarter. A first big decision for the Pioneers of Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. See if the defense can't hold them out and get the ball back and let Saline's high-powered offense take over. Again, in the first meeting of this season, Pioneer did not score. So, and I think the defense would like to keep that shutout streak going, which so we'll see if they can't, what they've got dialed up here. Coach Leslie giving the last bit of assignments to his troops. Pioneer changes their formation from the last time, so we'll see if Long back to pass. He's under pressure and gets a receiver, number 4.
Touchdown, Pioneer.
Evan Burkhart for the touchdown, and that puts the Pioneers up 6-zip here with 6:50 in the first quarter. Saline was not did not look good on all 3 of the pass plays that were completed here, but I'm sure they'll make some adjustments. And the extra point is good.
The extra point is good. With 6:50 remaining in the first quarter, the score, Ann Arbor Pioneers 7, Saline 0.
We do not have a name for the kicker, so we'll have to see if we can't get that at some point. Just got a first text of the night that LaForest family is listening out in Bakersfield, California. It's Brian, Kim, Jackson, and Brady are all listening intently to our broadcast. They're regular listeners. All 3 of the Jackson, one of their children, along with Brady and Molly, all graduated from Saline High. So it's great to have them tuning in and listening to our broadcast tonight. And if you're listening anywhere in the country, don't hesitate to text her in, and I'd love to let everybody know where everybody's listening from. So again, we've got the Forrest family out in California, and I do believe we have the Gilbert family tuning in Conomowoc, Wisconsin. So, and the closest family tuning in Baltimore, Maryland. A squib kick here, fielded at the 30, and the ball is returned up to the 40. approximately the 41-yard line, and that's where the Saline offense will take over.
Saline kick return by number 28, Jack Day.
Jeff Day is the kicker for Pioneer.
Saline will take over 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. In at quarterback for Saline, number 15, C.J. Carr.
C.J. Carr, along with number 15, LaDainian Woods, start in the backfield for Saline. The Woods families helped, they sponsored the pregame meal for the football team. Carr passes out in the flat. It's complete to number 17, Jaden Leonard. Good for a 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 8. Levi Rosenberg on the tackle for Pioneer. Trips to the far side. Handoff. And again, it's Woods, and he picked up another yard, maybe. Depends on where the refs spot him.
Saline number 15, LaDainian Woods.
They give him no gain on that play.
Tackle made by number 81, Troy Douglas. No gain on the play. It brings up 3rd and 8 for Saline.
3rd and 8 for Saline. Number 77, Nick Sotheby, looked a little banged up on that play, so he had to be replaced. Again, Carr in the backfield. Leonard goes in motion. Carr's looking. And completes the pass. Good for a 1st down, but there's a flag, a late flag. Ineligible downfield on the call.
Penalty flags on the field.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 13 for Saline.
Illegal man down the field.
That was a very slow developing play, and everybody was covered, and Pioneer was putting good pressure on, but so one of the linemen leaked downfield. So we'll see if they can't pick up this a little bit longer 3rd down. Saline has trips, no, 2 receivers here to the near side and 2 to the far side. Carr fakes it, hands off to Woods, and he is met right as he catches it, loses 2 yards, and Saline would be forced to punt.
Short loss on the play, brings up 4th and 11 for Saline.
This looks like maybe a little after effect from last week's game, and I'm sure Saline will regroup here, but right now they're going to force to punt with 4:44 remaining in the 1st quarter. Fake punt, and goes the up back, and he picks up the rush, picks up the 1st down and more, and is tackled down at the Pioneer 35-yard line. Nice fake play. It gets, maybe that'll get the offense cooking. So beautiful deception play. Rush was able to avoid the 1st tackler, and then was able to pick up the 1st down at the Pioneer 35-yard line. Rush is now in the backfield along with Carr. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side with Rush with the handoff. Again, nice run. Avoids a couple of tacklers and carries it down to the 24-yard line. Pickup of 11. Brings up 1st and 11. 1st and 10 after that 11-yard gain. So it'll be at the 24-yard line. Carr again, handoff to Rush, and he fights his way back to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to say he lost a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 11 from the 25-yard line.
Short loss on the play. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Woods is now back in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side with Cade Fox in motion. Pass is complete over the middle. And And to Dylan Messman, he did fumble the ball, but after he was down. So it'll be first and goal to go from the Pioneer 8-yard line.
First and goal. Ball is on the 7-yard line.
Rush comes back in. Two backs in the backfield with the car. Hands off to Rush. He cuts it back up over the middle. And touchdown, Saline. So nice run, and Rush picks up the touchdown with 2:51 remaining here in the first quarter, with the extra point attempt coming. Pinata glue on to attempt the extra point.
Number 44, Jacob Pinata glue.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 2:51 remaining here in the first quarter, it's Saline 7, Pioneer 7. So the offense finally got it clicking there. We're able to score and tie this game up. And so now let's see if the defense can respond. Tighten up that pass coverage a little bit. That's where Pioneer got most of their big yardage, was on the pass play. And their touchdown, so let's see if the defense can make a couple of little adjustments and get that ball back for the offense. Again, it's a beautiful night for football out here at Hornet Stadium. Maybe the nicest night of the fall season. It's low breeze in the 70s. Great night for playoff football. This is the first round of the playoffs, so it's great to come on out and cheer your team on, whether you're for Ann Arbor Pioneer or for Saline Hornets. It'd be great to have you out here. Pinata glue set to kick off again. It's a big boot and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So Pioneer will take over with 2:51 remaining in the first quarter at their own 20-yard line. So again, Wong didn't have really crisp pass on those first, on a few of those passes that he attempted, but he was able to have composure, and he saw the open man and allowed his receivers to run under it. So let's see if the defense can stiffen up a little bit here and pick off one of these passes. So again, it's Lage and Wong in the backfield for Pioneer. Hand off to Lage, and he carries it out to about
Number 23,
21-yard line. They give a carry of one. Reader on the tackle for Saline, so they'll bring up 2nd and 9 from their own 21-yard line. Trips receiver to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Fumbled snap. Wong is in trouble, but he rolls out, rolling. And looks like the pass is complete, but we're going to see what that is, the flag there. The pass was complete for a first down. And it is holding against Huron. So Wong really made a nice play there, was able to pick up that fumble and roll out, but unfortunately that Saline was on him and it caused for a holding penalty. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 19 for Pioneer. Back on their own 11-yard line. 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Wong goes up under center. Hands it off to the second back. And he picks up about 2 yards. Looks like that was Lage again on the carry. Brings up 3rd and 17. be a passing down here. So we have trips receivers to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Let's see if that pressure can get home and make Wong a little uncomfortable if he is truly passing. Three seconds left on the play clock. 2-1, gets it off. Pass out in the flat to number 12. He cuts it back in. Carries it out to about 18-yard line. Malik Farah was on the reception. So brings up Jericho Powell, the true freshman, on the tackle. So it'll be about 4th and 13 for Pioneer. Ocean Brabs back to punt for Pioneer. Got a short punt. And it'll roll dead. He got good height on it, but didn't get it up in the wind, and it was marked down at just at the 32-yard line. So that's where Saline will take over at the Pioneer 32-yard line. Ocean Brabs had a little bit of difficulty punting in the first contest. He tries to get those high hangers, and sometimes they just don't. He doesn't get enough forward projection on them. So again, it's Carr and Woods in the backfield for Saline. Carr keeps it, throws it deep, and almost a touchdown.
Carr's pass falls incomplete. That'll be a 2nd and 10.
Couldn't quite see who that was. It was Justin Leonard was the intended receiver. So bring up 2nd and 10. There'll be trips to the far side, single receiver here to the near side. Carr passes it to Dylan Messman, and he carries it inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line, and it's pick up a 13, brings up 1st and 10 from the Pioneer 19-yard line, and that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So the score at the end of one is Saline 7, Pioneer 7. So the defense had a rough opening drive, but came up big on their second one, and the offense struggled a little in their first drive, but got that touchdown after the fake punt, and they are driving here to start the second quarter. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Pioneer 19-yard line. So again, if you're tuning in where we are across the country, you know, we get people listening to us from Florida, California, Wisconsin, Maryland. We've had a few fans out in Wyoming. So if you happen to have my text, my cell phone number, shoot me a text, or somebody else who knows us, just let us know. And we'd love to let everybody know where everybody's tuning in for tonight. It's great to have everyone. Or if you're down at Oscar's or Dan's listening to our broadcast and eating a little dinner and you're about to finish up, come on down. We'd love to have you. It's a great atmosphere and wonderful high school football, and potentially the last home game for Saline this year, because if Belleville wins and Saline wins, they go on. They will pay at Belleville next week. Carr's back, fakes the handoff. Pass is complete to Cade Fox, and they're going to say They're going to say he's down at the 1.
Complete.
Well, they're going to talk about it.
To number 8, Cade Fox.
And they'll say it's 1st and goal to go from the 1. So it's a nice play, pickup of 18. Fox dove for it, but they ruled him down at the 1. So they have the big package in the backfield. Hand off up the middle, and Saline bangs her in. Walsh gets his second touchdown of the night, and that makes the score Saline 13, Pioneer 7, with 11:37 remaining here in the first half. That short field really helped the offense there. So Pinata glue on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Saline takes the lead 14-7 with 11:37 remaining here in the second quarter. So it's good response both by the defense and the offense. And again, the defense was able to give the offense such a short field, give them the ball at the Pioneer 32-yard line, and it's easy pickings at that point when you have the defense on their heels, or it appeared to be at that place. So it's good to see that. Saline did pick up 56 points in the first contest against Pioneer, so they do have the ability to score in bunches and fairly quickly. So Pinata Glue will kick off for Saline. His first two kicks have gone into the end zone for touchback. We'll see what, with the change of direction. Again, there is a slight breeze, but it's more across the field than anything else. Let's see what they do on this kickoff. A little bit shorter kick this time, fielded at about the 8. And carries it out to the 20-yard line. Amada Elkikani on the return, so Pioneer will take over on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Comes out with 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Receiver comes in motion. Wong's back to pass. Pass intended for number 8.
Wong's pass incomplete. Intended for number 9.
Leopold Hausman. Will Marshall, they collided right at the ball, and ball falls incomplete. There was pressure on Wong again, but he stood in there and delivered. So 2nd and 10. Wong keeps it. He completes his pass and loses 5 yards. He'd have been better off throwing that out of bounds, but saw his receiver. Woods and Stein in on the tackle for Saline. Loss of, let's see where they mark it. Loss of 4 on the play. Back to the 16-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 14. Tighter formation for Pioneer this time. Reverse coming. Saline sniffed it out, and no gain on the play. Maybe a yard. They gave him a yard. So it'll bring up 4th and 13. Blake Farhawk on the carry, and Ryan Kavanaugh on the tackle for Saline. So we'll bring up 4th and long. And Ocean Brabs is on to punt again for Pioneer. Folk back to receive the punt for Saline.
Punting for Pioneer, number 80, Ocean Brabs.
He'll kick this with about 10 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. High snap. Looked like somebody might have got a piece of that. Takes a Pioneer bounce.
Punt was out of bounds.
They're going to mark it out at about the 44-yard line. At their Saline 44-yard line, and that's where Saline will take over again with great field position here on their third drive. The first two have resulted in a touchdown, so let's see what the offense has dialed up. It's Woods and Carr in the backfield with trips receivers to the far side, single receiver here to the near side. Carr hands it off to Woods, and he cuts it outside. Got some blocking, avoids another tackler, and looks like they're going to throw a flag there. Might have been a holding.
Flag on the play.
That'll be, even though it was a nice 13-yard carry, they're going to bring that back.
Penalties for holding on Saline.
Actually, you'll end up gaining a yard on that because they marked it the hold at the 45-yard line. So it'll be first down and 9 from the 45-yard line.
It'll bring first and 9 for Saline.
We got single receiver to the far side, trips to the near side. Again, handoff up the middle to Woods, and he pulls forward over the 50 to about the 49-yard line. Nice run there. Picked up 6. Brings up second and 3.
Tackle made by number 32, Levi Rosenberg.
Levi Rosenberg on the tackle for Pioneer.
Brings up second and 3 for Saline.
Nice run by Woods that time. Kept going. Had him by the legs. He again carries it. Dodges a couple and carries it inside the 40. Down to the 39. Oh, with rush this time. First down Saline. So Sean Garcia on the tackle for Pioneer.
Pioneer's 39-yard line.
It'll be first down Saline from the Pioneer 39-yard line with 8:50 remaining here in the first half. Hand off again to Rush. And he picks up another 7 yards on that play. Down to the Pioneer 32-yard line. Troy Douglas on the tackle there. Carr passes out in the flat. Good to number 3, Falk, and he carries it down to the 20-yard line. So another first down. So it'll be first down Saline at the Pioneer 20-yard line. Just over 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. Woods and Carr in the backfield. Trips receiver to the far side. Single receiver to the near side. Carr again back to pass, completes it to Cade Fox. He carries it down to the 9-yard line. Pickup of 11. Be first and goal from and timeout Pioneer. So that's one thing Saline does really good. They really test the defense. They're quick to the line. They don't allow a lot of changes. No huddle offense. It's that hurry-up offense, and it really attacks the defense, and Pioneer probably wisely called a timeout here because Saline was getting chunk plays there. So with 7:47 remaining in the first half, Pioneer uses its second timeout. They're trying to avoid going down 2 touchdowns because they know that Saline does have an extremely high-powered offense, and the defense shut them out the first time, so they're not likely to score a boatload of points this evening, so they need to keep this contest as close as possible, especially early on. It's Woods and Carr in the backfield.
First and goal from the 9 for Saline.
Tighter formation, single receiver to each side. hands it off to Woods. Carr's out there leading the block for him, and Woods carries it in the end zone for a 9-yard touchdown. So with 7:40 remaining, Saline takes a 20-7 lead. All on 3 rushing touchdowns. Nice run there by Woods, and a nice lead block by his quarterback to help bring him into the end zone.
On for the extra point attempt, Jacob
Pinata glue on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good. So with 7:40 remaining here in the first half, it's Saline 21, Pioneer 7. Another good offensive series and another short field, and that's what Pioneer has to avoid. You cannot afford to give this high-powered Saline offense short fields frequently, or they will take advantage of it for the most part. Thus far, they have 3 possessions and 3 touchdowns. We'll see if the defense can hold Pioneer again here. 23 late lead. Mata Al-Kahani back deep for Pioneer with Pinata glue set to kick off. Kick lands, and Al-Kahani thought it was going to carry into the end zone and let it hit, and it bounced back to the field of play, and Saline recovers it at the Pioneer 6-yard line. So unfortunate for them, and very fortunate for the offense. So Carr and Rush come out. They'll be in the backfield for Saline. We have trips to the near side and single receiver to the far side with 7:40 remaining, and see if Saline can score on back-to-back plays virtually. Pass to Dylan Messman, and he does score. There's a flag on the play. So it's after the touchdown, so we'll see what it is. It may be an unsportsmanlike conduct against Messman. Touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Penalty after the play on Saline for unsportsmanlike conduct.
It looks like Pioneer will have it assessed on the kickoff. Pinata glue on to attempt the extra point again. Kick is up and kick is good. So with 7:34 remaining here in the first half, Saline jumps out to a 28-7 lead. So unfortunately, Saline has, in the last few games, have picked up a lot of personal fouls or unsportsmanlike, and it just doesn't, against playoff teams, you can't afford to do that. Now, they do have a 3-touchdown lead, but as we saw last week, Saline was up by 2 touchdowns and ended up losing by a touchdown. So you just can't give free yards to the other team. But we'll see. So Saline now, after that personal or unsportsmanlike, will kick off from their own 25-yard line, and Pioneers Leighton Lage and El Kahani are up at their own 22-yard line to receive this kick. And it is kicked out of bounds, so they should take over. They could either select to make Saline kick it off again or take it from their 35-yard line. Don't know what they'll do just yet, but they are electing to re-kick it, so now we'll have to kick off from the 20-yard line. Probably the right play there. It sets up a return possibility and give Pioneer a short field. So it again, these are the type of penalties that the team has to avoid, because if it is truly Belleville next week, if we're able to hold on and win this contest, you cannot afford to give a team like Belleville, the defending state champion, undefeated, this type of advantage. But for whatever reason, they're having him kick off from the 25 again. We'll see if they figure that out just yet. Now we're getting a different football, maybe. So the officials are huddling to decide where to kick this ball off from. Should be at the 20-yard line. Or Pioneer changed the call, and they're going to take the penalty. I don't know how they got the ball at the 50. It's should have been the 35, but maybe because they kicked off back after the 15-yard penalty, that's why they gave him the 50. Wong back to pass, completes it to number 12, and he picks up 9. So the explanation is that because there was a personal foul penalty, normally if they kicked off from the 40-yard line, you would get it at the 35, but because of the 15-yard penalty, they kicked off further back, and therefore they get it at the 50. So it's 2nd and 1. But I'm sure one of the rules officials will text me or let me know what the true call is on that. Long again passes and is knocked down.
Long's pass, down by 35, number 15.
Woods knocked that pass down, so brings up 3rd and 1. So it's Lage and Wong in the backfield. Again, with 6:46 remaining here in the first half. And looked like number 12 on the carry.
Number 23, Leighton Lage on the carry.
Lage on the carry. He bursts over through the line of scrimmage and carries it down to the 36-yard line. It'll be first down Pioneer at the Saline 36-yard line. Now Saline will get the ball to start the second half. 2 receivers in their side with the 3rd receiver coming in motion. That's Ocean Braves. Hand off to Lage again, and he picks up 2 yards, brings up second and 8. Carries it down to the 34-yard line.
Brings up second down for Pioneer.
Camden Pollock on the tackle for Saline. Wong again with Lage in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Wong back to pass, steps up in the pocket, completes it. Close to the first down, and they're going to say he did. No, they're going to say third down.
Pass is complete to number 80, Ocean Brabs.
Oh, no, they gave him the first down, so Ocean Brabs on the first down reception.
Result of the play is
Pickup
a
of
first
8
down
yards.
for Pioneer.
The first down at the Saline 26-yard line. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Long again, back to pass, steps up, the ball is tipped and falls incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
So with 4:41 remaining here in the first half, it'll be second and 10 from the 26-yard line. Lage and Wong in the backfield for Pioneer. 2 receivers to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Number 12 goes in motion. Hand off to Lage. He gets a good run, kicks it to the outside, and is pushed out of bounds inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line. Nice run by Lage. Tate Whiten pushed him out of bounds, but not before a first down and a pickup of 19 yards. Brings up first and goal from the 7-yard line with 4:34 remaining here in the first half. See if the defense can stiffen up and hold him here. Long keeps it. Throws it into tight coverage and is knocked incomplete. Looks like Woods on the coverage there. Brings up second and goal from the 7. So there's good pressure by Saline on that. Long was actually made a very nice pass on that, but was into tight coverage and threw it probably only where his receiver possibly could have got it. Woods was able to knock it down anyway. And here we go with second and goal from the 7. Saline blitzes and Wong just gets rid of it. Read the blitz, threw it away, and brings up third and goal from the 7. Saline timed that very well. And we're not caught off sides. So it's third and 7 with 4:24 remaining here in the second quarter. We have trips receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. See what Pioneer does, maybe a draw play, but they have been throwing it a lot. Wong's a lot crisper on his passes than he started on that first, and Wong does keep it. And no gain on the play. Oh, they're going to give no gain. So fourth and goal from the 7 with 4:10 remaining, and my guess is Pioneer is going to go for it. Field goals are probably not what they're after. They need to get a touchdown. Trailing by 3, touchdown. Timeout Saline here. So it's 3:56 remaining here in the first half. It's Saline 28, Pioneer 7, and Saline uses their first timeout. So Coach Polka wanted to make sure that everybody knew what their assignment was and try to keep them out of the end zone and maybe get another touchdown before halftime. So it's so nice here tonight. It's almost as nice as it is out there in California. The Forrest family tell me it's a beautiful fall evening out in California, out in Bakersfield, and so is it here in Saline. Not often that at the end of October that you would have temperature the same or close to it as you would out in Bakersfield, California.
Event announcements, video highlights, and high school sports news from around the state.
So again, thank you for tuning in tonight. And again, if you're just finishing dinner at one of the local eating establishments, come on down. There's plenty of seats and plenty of good football left to be had tonight. So it's 4th and goal from the 7 with 3:56 remaining here in the first half. And Saline jumped. So that'll give it 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. So they had brought Dylan Messman in as a pass rusher, and he got a little enthusiastic. And that'll make it a little bit easier play. So they give it half the distance to the goal. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 3.5-yard line. 4th and goal, I'm sorry. 10 seconds on the play clock. Quick pass intended for Ocean Crabs, but it was good coverage on there. It falls incomplete, so Saline will take over. Malik Iceman on the coverage there, and Saline will take over on their own 3-yard line, leading 28-7. So nice play there. It was a nice quick hitter, but Saline was ready for it. So Carr comes out with Rush in the backfield. So we'll see what they've got 2 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Now it's trips to the far side. Carr gets the snap, hands it, keeps it, runs it up the middle, carries it out of the end zone up to about the 8-yard line. Pick up a 5, gives him a little more room to work with. So 2nd and 5. Rosenberg on the tackle for Pioneer. He's made quite a few tonight. Carr in an empty backfield with Quad to the far side. Got the screen set up. And carries it out over the 10 to about the 11-yard line. Fox on the reception. Brings up 3rd and 2. Connor Bradley on the tackle for Pioneer. Carr again back to pass. Completes the pass. Carries it out over the 25 and down.
To James Rush.
Rush on the carry. First down, Saline out at the 28-yard. Tyler Craig on the tackle for Pioneer. So with 2:30 remaining here in the first half. Saline has a little more room to work. Carr again back to pass. Throws it down deep. Pass is incomplete. Off the hands of his intended receiver.
Carr's pass falls incomplete.
It's a nice pass.
2nd and 10.
Just off the hands of number 82. Lincoln Keys, he made a nice catches last week, but wasn't able to reel that one in. So 2nd and 10 with 2:19 remaining here in the first half. Carr keeps it, follows his blockers, and carries it out over the 35-yard line to the 36. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tackle made by number 38, Houston McCoy. Gain of 8.
38.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Connor Bradley on the tackle. And Pioneer jumps to give Saline a first down. So with 1:53 remaining in the first half, it should be encroachment by Pioneer and give Saline a first down at their own 41-yard line. But we'll see what the... No, they call it a procedure penalty. Somebody moved on Saline. So it'll be 3rd and 7. That would have surprised the Pioneer end, who didn't see anybody moved and jumped and thought he was caught, but there was other movement there, so it must have been drawn off. So 3rd and 7 with 1:53 remaining the first half. Carr again has time, throws it over the middle, complete to Cade Fox down at the Pioneer 40-yard line. Beautiful pass and catch. So that'll be first down for Saline at the Pioneer 40-yard line with 1:47 remaining here in the first half. Saline does have 2 timeouts remaining. Plenty of time to work here. Again, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 staggered to the far side. Pass is complete over the middle. And inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line, 28-yard. Miller Grambo on the reception. Another first down for Saline with 1:20 remaining here in the first half at the 28-yard line. Single receiver here to the near side, trip stack tight to the far side. Pitch out that way to Woods. Follows his blockers, comes back the other way, avoids people, and is pushed out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Beautiful run, avoided the tacklers, bounced in and out of them, and it'll be first down Saline at the Pioneer 11-yard line with 1 minute remaining here in the first half. So let's see what the coaches dial up on offense here. We got a single receiver here to the wide to the far. Carr keeps it, rolling. Rolls back the other way and throws it out of bounds. They may call him for grounding there. And they said no. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 11.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Saline. Ball is on the 11-yard line.
So 2nd and 10 from the 11. It's Woods. It is Rush and Carr in the backfield. 2 receivers to each side. 49 seconds remaining. Fox comes in motion and scores. Nice play there. He cut it back inside. So with 42.9 seconds remaining in the first half, Saline raises their lead to 34-7 with the extra point attempt coming. Nice route running by Fox and a great run after the catch. And Pinata glue on to attempt the extra point. And it is good. So with 42.9 seconds remaining, it's Saline 35, Pioneer 7. 5 of their possessions here in the first half. And after that initial touchdown drive by Pioneer, the defense has held them out of the end zone. So we'll see what Pioneer elects to do here with just under 43 seconds to go. Yadaglu set to kick off. Lage and El Kahani back deep for Pioneer. Squib kick this time. And it'll roll into the end zone for a touchback.
Kick travels into the end zone. Pioneer will take over. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
So with 42.9 seconds remaining here in the first half, see if the defense can hold them, because again, the offense does get the ball to start the second half. So it's been after a little bit of a shaky start, it's been a pretty dominant performance by Saline thus far in the first half. They lead by 28 points and seem to have put that loss to Lake Dorian behind them, and hope to continue that here into the second half. So they got 2 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Wong is rushed and throws it incomplete, intended for number 4, Evan Burkhart, but he was under tremendous pressure.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 with 38.3 seconds remaining, and Saline may consider using a timeout here, because as we've seen, Pioneer's punter has struggled a little bit tonight. So if they get another stop here, Saline could consider it. Again, there's a play handoff, good run, first down. So Lage.
Number 23, Leighton Lage on the
And
carry.
a nice call on that for the blitz. So
Picks up a 1st down for Pioneer.
pickup of
Tackle made by number 16, Malik Eisman.
18 yards on that. Pioneer calls their final timeout.
Timeout on the field, Pioneer. That's
So
their
with
final timeout of the first
31.6
half.
seconds remaining here, it's 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Stick around at halftime. There'll be a Saline marching band performance. It's always a great show. It's worth to watch. So it's great to have you, the band, watch the band perform. They always do a fantastic job under the direction of Nate Lampman. He had last week, I think it was, his 100th halftime performance as director of the Saline marching band. So that was a good milestone for Nate.
Learn more today at michigan.gov/achievement.
So we also have my lovely spouse tuning into our broadcast tonight. She's listening at home, happy with the score. Kim, glad you're listening. Pass was intended for Ocean Braves.
Long's pass
Falls incomplete.
Intended for Ocean Braves.
26.9 seconds to play here in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for Pioneer.
Pioneer is definitely trying to score. They're not going to sit on. They haven't given up, and that's great to see. They've had a great second half of the season, and they know that they're a better team than what they've shown thus far in the first half. Here comes the reverse, and Harris grabs him and tackles him at the 41-yard line. Pickup of about 3.
Run by number 12,
Malik Farha on the carry, but that may be the last play of the first half. And that does appear that's what it is. So at halftime, your score is Saline 35, Pioneer 7. Stick around for the halftime performance.
Pioneers 7. Saline will receive. Back for Saline, number 8, Cade Fox, and number 19, Austin Abbott. Number 8, Cade Fox on the return. Tackle made by number 9, Leopold Hausman. Saline will take over. 1st and 10. Ball is spotted on the 28-yard line. CJ Powell's pass complete to number 5, Dylan Messman. Result of the play is a first down Saline. Tackle made by number 12, Malik Farah. On for the extra point attempt, Jacob Piniataglu. The extra point is good. With 11:29 remaining in the third quarter, Saline Hornets 42, Ann Arbor Pioneers 7. Kicking off for Saline, Jacob Blue. And the kick travels into the end zone. Pioneer will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Fans, your attention please. Rohan Sankaran, we have your debit card in the press box. Rohan Sankaran, please come to the press box to retrieve your debit card. Thank you. Fumble on the play, recovered by a Pioneer. Tackled in the backfield by number 1, Isaiah Harris. Loss of 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd and long for Pioneer. Number 23, Leighton Lage on the carry. Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and long for Pioneer. Kalen Wong, tackled in the backfield. Tackle made by number 79, Mike Reeder. Loss on the play. Brings up 4th and long for Pioneer. On to punt for Pioneer, number 80, Ocean Brabs. Back for Saline, number 3, Josh Folk. Touchdown, Saline. Flags on the field. Penalty is for an illegal block in the back on Saline. After the penalty, Saline will take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. LaDamian Woods on the carry. Tackle made by number 68.
From the Saline 45-yard line. So they've got 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side, an empty backfield for Carr. Carr's back, he has time, sets himself, throws it to K. Fox short, and he carries it out into Pioneer territory before pushed out of bounds. Mark him out at the Pioneer 42-yard line, good enough for a first down.
Saline.
Pickup of 13 there. So with 8:01 remaining here in the third quarter. First down, Saline. Carr again passes out to Fox, and he carries it inside the 35 to the 30-yard line.
Tackle made by number 12, Malik Farha.
Malik Farha on the tackle for Pioneer. First down, Saline at the Pioneer 30-yard line. .20 remaining here in the third quarter. Carr hands it off to Woods. It's a lay, and he carries it inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. 14-yard carry.
Gain of 14.
First down, Saline.
Resulting in a first down, Saline. Tackle made by number 2,
6:45 remaining here in the pass is complete. Down to close to a first down.
To number 17, Jaden Leonard.
Jaden Leonard on the reception. And it looks like they ruled him down at the 7, so it'll be 2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line.
2nd and 1 for Saline.
And off. Touchdown, Saline. Rush for his first touchdown of the night.
On for the extra point attempt, number 44,
So
Jacob Pinata.
Extra point attempt coming, and it'll make it, if good, it'll make it 49-7 for Saline. Kick is good. 5:54 remaining in the third quarter. It's 49-7.
Saline Hornets 49, Ann Pioneers 7.
Figure that out real quick.
travels into the end zone for a touchback. Penalty flag on the field. Personal foul, block below the waist on Pioneer.
I don't know. Says it's out now. It was 34-0 last time. So hopefully we got our sound fixed and we're back, and it's penalty on Pioneer on that kickoff, and so it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneer at their own 10-yard line with 5:45 remaining. Handoff to Lage, and he runs into the middle of the line, bowls his way forward, picks up 2.
Number 23, Leighton Lage on the carry.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Wong takes the snap, hands it back to Lage, and he is met at the line of scrimmage and driven back.
Leighton Lage on the carry. Stop made by number 43, Coleman Ross.
Ross on the tackle for Saline. It was a nice misdirection, but Saline stayed home and had their gap assignments. And no gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 8 with 4:50 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. See what Pioneer does on this play. They have 2 receivers split at both sides. Wong back to pass, and he is tackled. But they're going to say forward progress. Stopped at the 3-yard line. So it'll be 4th down, loss of 9 on the play, 4th and 17, back at the 3.
Brings up 4th and long for Pioneer.
Ocean Brabs on to attempt the extra point.
Pioneer, Ocean Brabs.
Extra point to punt.
Back for Saline, number
He's
3.
at the back of his end
Josh
zone.
Folk.
Good snap. Fielded by Folk. Boyd's 1 tackler. And carries it inside the 35-yard line where Saline will take it. There's a penalty flag again on the sideline, so we'll see what that's about. It was marked at the 34, but we have to see what the penalty is. Unsportsmanlike conduct again against Saline. Again, those type of penalties they really can't afford to have against Belleville and expect to come out on top. So it'll be 1st down Saline at the Pioneer 49-yard line. Current score at Belleville is Belleville 41, Huron nothing. So they are also in a running clock situation as we are here. These 2 teams seem to be on a collision course for next week. Looks like a new car in for Saline in the backfield.
Number 22, Zane Issa on the carry.
Zane Issa on the carry, handoff from Tommy Carr.
Then at quarterback for Saline, number 10, Tommy Carr.
Pickup of 3, brings up 2nd and 7. Guard back, Sidearm pass is complete. Down to the 41-yard line.
Complete to number 84, Cole Cruiser.
Cole Cruiser on the reception. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2 for Saline.
With 2:30 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. There's a flag on the play. Looks like a procedure penalty against Saline.
Tommy Carr on the carry.
Illegal shift.
Illegal shift on Saline.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Wipe out that first down run.
Report from the other district semifinal. Current score: Belleville 41, Ann Arbor Huron 0.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 from the Pioneer 46-yard line. Isa and Carr in the backfield. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the. Saline's going to call a timeout with 1:51 remaining here in the
Saline.
in the
That's
3rd
their
quarter.
first of the second half.
Looked like somebody was missing or just didn't have him the right formation, so better to call the timeout. So with 1:51 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, Saline maintains that 42-point lead. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the Pioneer 46-yard line. And it's good to get some of these players in. If nothing else, these are Tommy Carr is likely to be the starting quarterback next year after his brother heads off to Notre Dame. So it's good to get him some real game experience, especially in a playoff game. Get some of the other players also some of that valuable experience. Come out with trips tight to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Carr takes the snap, he's flushed immediately, avoids the tackler, and picks up the first down.
Tommy Carr on the carry.
Good run by Carr. It was a short snap, and he was under pressure immediately, but read it and immediately took off, picked up the first down to the Pioneer 38-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, H-back to the far side. Carr again, short snap, hands it off to Isa, and he keeps his legs churning and carries it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Number 22, Zane Isa on the carry.
8-yard carry.
Flag on the field.
Penalties against Saline.
Penalty on Saline.
So the result of the penalty is a 7-yard penalty. So it's probably
after the penalty,
holding further on down the field. Under a minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter. It's Carr pass complete to number 82.
Tommy Carr's pass to number 82, Lincoln Keys.
Lincoln Keys on the reception, pick up 10. Should bring up 2nd and
number 32, Levi Rosenberg.
Rosenberg on the carry.
Brings up 3rd and 8 for Saline.
Not sure how we lost it down here. They say it's 3rd down, but the penalty occurred on 1st down, but it's okay. We don't have a lot. It's a running clock, and again, we're just trying to, again, short Carr pass. Complete, but met immediately.
Carr's pass complete to number 3, Josh Folk.
Folk on the reception. That'll be the last play of the third quarter. At the end of 3, it's Saline 49, Ann Arbor Pioneers 7. It'll be a 4th down when we start the 4th quarter at Pioneer 35 or 36 yard line. Assuming that Saline will be going for it. No sense in punting at this point with a 42-point lead. We'll mark it at the Pioneer 36-yard line. So there was a loss of a yard on that last play.
As we start the 4th quarter, it is 4th and 9 for Saline.
So trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Carr and Eason in the backfield. Let's see if Eason can pick up that block, and he does. Pass is complete. And looks like they're going to mark him about a yard short of the first
number
down.
7, Noah Bonner.
Noah Bonner on the reception.
Just short of line to gain. Pioneer takes
over on their own 28-yard line with 11 and a half minutes remaining in the contest. See if Wong is still in at quarterback. Sure they'd like to score. Pass was intended for number 4.
Caleb Wong's pass falls incomplete. Intended for Evan Burkhart.
For Burkhart.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another update on that Belleville score. They're now leading 48-0 here in the still in the 3rd quarter, it says. With 10:45 remaining, it's 2nd and 10. Pioneer has 2 receivers to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Have a motion man coming with the reverse. Tries to get outside, and he does a good job. And
number 12, Malik Farah.
Farah on the carry. Carries it out to the 35-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 3.
First out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Brings up 3rd and
3. 10 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. See what Pioneer draws up. They have 2 receivers to each side. Wong and Lage in the backfield. 3 seconds on the play clock. And they get a delay of game penalty. Just couldn't get them set.
Flag on the field. Delay of game on Pioneer.
That'll move them back 5. Bring up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8 for Pioneer.
Back at their own 35-yard line. Just under 9:30 remaining here in the contest. Fake the handoff. Wong still has it. Oh, pass was intended for Brabs, but just couldn't come up with it at the 40-yard line. It'll bring up 4th and 8.
That'll bring up 4th and 8.
It was a low pass, but it should have been, it looked like it was catchable. So here we go with just under 9 minutes remaining, 4th and 8. See if some of these second team defenders can hold it and get the ball back for the offense. As obviously Pioneer's going for it. Wong back. He avoids the first pass. intended for Bravs, but he fell down, and then a couple of Saline defenders had a shot at it, which is better that they didn't catch it because it goes back to the original line of scrimmage, and Saline will take over on the Pioneer 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, this is good work for the second and third team players, especially your primary backups. Give them an opportunity to get some real game experience, and
2-for-1 pizzas and pretzels.
we'll see if they can't move the offense a little bit. Again, it's Issa and Tommy Carr in the backfield for Saline. Single receivers to each side with H-backs on each end. Issa takes the handoff, gets a good block, cuts it back inside, carries inside the 25.
Number 22, Zane Issa on the carry.
Down to the 23-yard line, pickup of 7. Officials timeout. For an injured player there. So we do stop the clock for injuries. So we'll start in motion again right now. So 7:30 remaining here in the contest. Issa is met immediately in the backfield.
Zane Issa on the carry.
Center's having a little trouble getting it crisply
Tackling
back to
number 17,
Carr.
Tyson Bowling.
17 on the tackle for Tyson Bowling for Pioneer. Brings up 3rd and 5. Carr pass complete. Makes the guy miss and is pushed out of bounds at about the 1-yard line. So the 1st and goal to go. Nice move by Polk and just getting into the end zone. So we'll see what they do here. Saline looks like they may spread them out a little bit. 3 to the far side, single receiver to the near side with Carr and Issa in the backfield. I expect Issa to get it, and he does, and he carries it into the end. So that pushes Saline's lead up to 48 with extra point attempt coming. So with the extra point, if Saline does the 6-1 extra point, it'll match their point total from the first contest.
On for the extra point attempt.
You got to go on to attempt the extra point. Nope, we got a different kicker this time. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
The extra point is good. With 6:22 remaining in the game. Saline minutes 56.
That was number 41, Ethan Costanica, to get the extra point. So that does push the score to 56-7, and again, like I said, that matched Saline's point total from the first contest. So it is just a matter of running out the last 6:42 here, and they head around to the second round of the playoffs with Belleville at Belleville next week. So we hope you're all making out there. Boys really need fan support. Pinata glue set to kick off. See where Pinata glue kicks at this time. He's had a few touchbacks tonight. Good kick. Fielded or touched and fumbled out of bounds at about the 14-yard line, and that's where Pioneer will take over at their own 14-yard line, 1st and 10. with 6 minutes remaining here in our contest. Long again in the backfield at quarterback. He's back. Pass is complete to Brabs, and he carries it out over the 20 to about the 23-yard line. Pickup of 9. Good running pass. Eli Johnson on the tackle for Saline.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Be 2nd and 1 from the 23-yard line. Long gives the fakes the handoff and keeps it himself and carries it out to about the 29-yard line. Was good enough for a first down. 6-yard pickup. 4:44. Garrett Mail on the tackle for Saline. So 4:30 remaining. Pass backwards and pass to Lays on the flea flicker, and it's complete. Beautiful pass by Lays down to Brav, and all the way down to the Saline 32-yard line. So nice hookup. Nice trick play there. So 4 minutes remaining here in the contest. Pioneer still hasn't given up. They'd like to get another score. Hand off to Lage. He cuts it back in, follows his quarterback blocker, and carries it into the end zone. A 32-yard run after a beautiful pass. He runs it into the end zone, and that'll make the score Saline 56. Pioneer 13 with the extra point attempt coming. So like I said, there's no quitting the Pioneer kids. They're playing hard right to the end. Lage has had a really good night, and he had a beautiful toss there and not a beautiful run. So he's done exceptional work for Pioneer.
Number 26.
Number 26 on to attempt the extra point. I think it's Jeff Day. And the kick is good.
And the extra point is good.
So with 4:33 left in the contest, it's Saline 56, Pioneer 14. Comer family just texted in, said they're listening to our contest. Glad to have them in up there in Midland, Michigan. Proud supporters of Saline football. So we'll see if Pioneer tries extra point or onside kick, I'm sorry.
Back to return for Saline, number 19, Austin Abbott, and number 3, Josh Folk.
Abbott, Folk back deep for Saline. It's like Ocean Raz set to kick off again, or a different kick? Yeah, 16. We don't know this gentleman. They do try the onside kick, and Saline falls on it at the 46-yard line. Looks like Cade Fox. down Saline at their own 46-yard line.
Saline will take over 1st and 10. 46-yard line.
Tommy Carr and Issa in the backfield, 2 receivers to each side. Folk comes in motion, handoff to Issa. He carries it up inside and over the 50 to the 49-yard line, pick up a 5. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the.
Jack Champagne. Gain of 5 brings up second.
Jack Champagne on the tackle for Pioneer. So about 2.5 minutes remaining in the contest. Single receiver here to the near side. Folk goes to the far side with the H-back. Under 2:30 remaining. Carr's in no rush to snap it. Hand off up the middle. Number 34.
Running to number 34, Princeton Jones.
Princeton Jones on the carry. Good enough for a first down. Down to the Leopold Hausman on the tackle for Pioneer. Brings up first down Saline at the Pioneer 43-yard line with under 2 minutes remaining. Single receivers to each side. Again, Carr is in no rush to snap it. Hand off again. Gets back, lost a yard.
Number 34 on the carry.
Again, 34 on the carry for Saline to bring up 2nd and 11. Saline has trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Just a minute remaining here in the contest. Hand off to number 46, and he bowls his way forward to the 41-yard line. Some of these players were JV players called up for this game, and they're getting to see some of their first varsity action. There's an injury timeout. Number 66 for Saline. 56, I'm sorry. Get him to the sidelines, and Saline has 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. 35 seconds remaining here in the contest, and again, Carr is in no rush to snap the ball. Hand off again. Carries it down
number
to
6,
the
Ian
Ian Furlong on the carry. That'll be the last play of the game. With your final score, Saline 56, Ann Arbor Pioneer 14. It's been a great season for home season. Next week, Saline will travel to Belleville to take on the defending state champion Belleville and hopefully derail their title runs this year. So if they do win and they depend on the other opponent, there is a slight possibility Saline could host another playoff game, but in all likelihood, this is our last home contest of the year. So thanks for tuning in. It's been a great season. Love to have you. Look forward to seeing you again next year. Again, this is Mitch Gashi signing off. But again, with your final score, Saline 56, Ann Arbor Huron 14. Thanks, everybody, and go Hornets.